Definition: a caterpillar with hiccups. Solution: jitterbug. And our solution to fun with a pun on television is definition. Now we'll have some fun. Here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
The original jitterbug himself. Hey, hello there. Welcome to Definition. Nice to have you with us. We have a team of champions who have won 3 times. They're trying for their 4th win. Let's meet them once again. David?
That's our husband and wife duo of David and Julie Black.
Hello there, David. Julie, nice to see you again.
Good morning, Jim.
You seem to have gotten stronger as you've gone along. First match, you were a little shaky, maybe a little nervous, but the last 2, you have been rolling.
We hope it keeps
You're
up.
confident, huh?
Sure.
All right, well, good luck again today, trying for your 4th win, and we are meeting the challengers for the first time. David, if you will.
Well, Jim, that's another husband and wife team. Let's meet George and Kathy Neal.
Hello there, Kathy. George, nice to have you here. Now let's get acquainted with you. Let's see, George, you are a securities manager. You like hockey, camping, baseball. You found some uninvited guests in your hotel room?
Yeah, right after our reception, the waitress told us we had a complimentary room in the hotel. So
Very
my
nice.
wife and I went back after to change, and I put the key in the door, and there was somebody on the other side pushing on the door. Said, "You can't come in." So, well, yes, I can come in. I got the key. She said, "You can't come in." And it turns out it was the waitress and some other friend in there. They were changing.
Oh, I see. Kathy, homemaker, sewing, camping, and you are a hockey mom.
Yes, I am.
You are one of. You have to go and do the driving and the whole thing.
I don't do the driving, I do the yelling.
Oh,
And everybody notices. Last New Year's, I lost my voice for 2 days, and there were 2 games. And during those 2 games, it was quite quiet. No cheering, no nothing. And
Right.
everybody noticed.
yes. But what was it? Is your son or
It's
don't
my
your
son,
son who
he's
plays?
6.
Was he happy that you lost your voice?
I think so.
Nice to have you here as well. Good luck. Let's start the match. We play the best 3 out of 5, and we will start with this definition.
A short meeting with a certain piece of clothing.
A short meeting with a certain specific piece of clothing. Starting with the challengers who do play along today, and we'll ask Kathy to give a letter away that you do not want.
I'll give away a Z.
There is no Z. George, you can take a letter that you think might be in the answer.
I'll take an E.
You're both off to a good start. There are 3 E's in that solution, and 1 goes at the beginning of that second word. And there's the third. Now, you put a letter up there. Either of you can give me 1 guess. Do you know a short meeting with a certain piece of clothing? There's the signal time is up. Over to the champions and Julie to give one away.
I'll give away an X.
There's no X. David, to take a letter.
I'll take a B.
B as in boy, 1B. 1B going at the beginning of this word for the first definition in the match. Do you know a short meeting with a certain piece of clothing?
Brief encounter?
That's exactly what it is, yes. That's the clothing, the briefs. We shall now take time out for a brief encounter with a commercial message. Don't go away. Dave Duvall shall now try out his dulcet tones and tell you about the runner-up prizes.
From Remington, the Microscreen GTX 3000 and the Lady Remington cordless rechargeable shavers. Shave as close as a blade or you get your money back. Or from Wall, the 15-way back massager with remote control and heat. Lightweight and portable, one of several massagers. Brought to you by Wall.
All right, champs lead 1-0. Back to the match now with this definition.
The vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles.
I don't think that's the right one. Now, let me check upstairs. Is that something about a scarecrow? Is that the next one? Yes?
Number
Yes? All right. What the scarecrow said when his stuffing fell out, which is very close to what Dave was saying. What the scarecrow said when his stuffing fell out. All right. Give a letter away, George. You're trailing. We'll start with you.
I'll give away an X.
There is no X. Kathy, you can take a letter this time.
I'll take an A.
There are 2 A's. 1 A that goes here. Here's the second A. You can tie up the match if either of you know what the scarecrow said when his stuffing fell out. And we're over to the chaps. And David this time to give a letter away.
I'll give away a Z.
No Z. Julie, to take a letter.
I'll take an S.
S is in Sam. Oh, what a great choice. 4 of them. 1 at the end here, 1 at the end here. Here's the third, and here's the 4th at the beginning of the word. For your second definition, she's smiling. Do you know what the scarecrow said when his stuffing fell out?
This is the last straw.
That's exactly what he said. And the chaps get their second definition very quickly. Well done. This is the last straw. Kathy and George, You got to get going if it's not going to be the last straw for you. David and Julie can win with this. The challengers need 3 in a row. Here's the next definition.
Now we'll find out about the vet's
Oh, I
diagnosis of a
remember
pig
him,
with
yes.
sore muscles.
Would you repeat that now, sir? I'm sorry. I stepped on your line.
The vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles.
That's so ridiculous. I'm sorry we got to it. No, I said the vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles. And again, we're starting with you. Big advantage to go first. Give one away, Kathy.
I'll give away a Q.
There is no Q. And George, to take a letter.
I'll take an E.
There are 2 E's, one in this word, second in the same word. Do you know the vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles? And we're over to Julie to give a letter away.
I'll give away a Z.
There's no Z. Take a letter, David.
I'll take a C.
C as in Charles? No. Oh, that takes care of that. Oh, they were so sure. No C, no letter on the board, no guess. Back to Kathy to give one away.
I'll give away an X.
There is no X. Take a letter, George.
I'll take an R.
R as in Robert. There are 2 of them. One goes here. Here is the second. Do you know the vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles? And we're back over to Julie to give one away.
I'll give away a W.
Good choice. No W. David, take a letter.
I'll take an H.
H is in Harry. No H. There goes another idea down the drain. Back over to the challengers. You're still in it. They're having troubles too. Kathy, give one away.
I'll give away a J.
No J. Take a letter, George.
Take an N.
N is in Nancy. 2 N's. Here is one, and here is the second. Now you've got letters in all 3 words. Do you have the vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles? Back over to Julie to give a letter away.
I'll give away a K.
You'll give them a letter that's in the solution. There's a K in that solution. And again, a break for the challengers. Kathy and George, do you know with that free guess the vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles? Still your turn. That was a free guess. Kathy, give a letter away.
I'll give away an L.
L is in Larry. Well, you've returned the favor. First break for the champs, I think, in a while. And this one, big L for David and Julie, and you can win with it. Do you know the vet's diagnosis of a pig with sore muscles?
Pork tenderloin.
You got it. That's what it is, yes. Mr. Pork, you've got a tenderloin. That's what it is. And David and Julie Black have their 4th win and this prize.
From the Royal Doulton Vanity Fair collection, lovely figurines in calm, contemplative poses in elegantly simple white attire. Royal Doulton created this collection in response to modern tastes and decor styles.
And again, our congratulations. We'll play the bonus for cash in just a moment. We have to say goodbye to Kathy and George. Well, I thought for a moment there they were going to let you back into the game there. They were having troubles with that one too, but they unfortunately got untracked ahead of you. We thank you both for joining us, and I hope you'll enjoy your little parting gifts from us, and do come back and see us again sometime in the future, all right? George and Kathy Neal. Thank you, George. Thank you, Kathy. Bonus time for David and Julie Black, and $180 riding on this bonus.
What a tall dreamer has.
What a tall dreamer has. What a tall dreamer has. Tall dreamer, what would they have in common? Do you know it for 180?
The long.
And here come the letters alphabetically. We take away $10 for each letter. You're on your own. Yeah, that's it. Think out loud. It might help. There's your first for 170.
Tall dreamer.
Yeah, what a tall dreamer has. 150. What a tall dreamer.
Dreamer.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Well-known phrase.
His head in the clouds.
That's it for $130, yes. Big tall dreamer. He's got the head up there in the clouds, right? Dreaming, you think of clouds and a tall, very tall person there. I'm sure the Boston Celtics would like to draft him because that's $130 in cash. Well, your cash total is up now to $490, and 4 nice prizes. David and Julie trying to become 5-time champions, and a team is going to come out. I know we're going to try to stop them, and as they come out, David will introduce them.
And here we have a sister-in-law duo, Jim. Let's meet Susan and Phil Bain.
Hello there, Phil next to me here, yes. And Susan on the outside. You can walk around the other way, Susan. That's okay. There you go. They are a little uncomfortable getting into. I'm sorry about that, because we have all these bars to keep you from sliding and falling and things. But now that you're in there, it's just like being in the cockpit of an airplane, all right? Nice to have you here. Susan, you are a banker, like reading historical novels, jazz. You'd like to leave your husband at home on Saturday nights? You'd leave your husband at home, Susan?
It's not as bad as it sounds. I'm a volunteer at the local hospital, and I work in the lottery booth on Saturday evenings.
Oh, so you're a working lady, and he can stay home and watch hockey or something,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Phil, you volunteer also with your children's school. That's nice for your daughter. Cooking, baking, and sewing. You are definitely a homemaker person.
Yes, I
Which is
am.
your favorite?
Baking.
Oh, that's such a slender lady. Huh?
Isn't that terrible?
Nice to have you here. Good luck in the match. I don't have to tell you, you're up against tough champions. And we'll start with this definition.
Biting yourself while doing a somersault.
Biting yourself while doing a somersault. Phil, give a letter away that you do not want.
I'll give away a Z.
There's no Z. Susan, you can take a letter that you think you do want.
Can I try the E?
You can try it, but unfortunately it's not there, Susan. I'm sorry about that. No letter on the board, no guess. Biting yourself while doing a somersault. We're over to David to give a letter away.
Give away an X.
There is no X. Julie, to take a letter.
I'll take a T.
T as in Thomas, one T. One T goes at the beginning of this four-letter word. Do you know biting yourself while doing a somersault?
Nip and tuck.
That's exactly what it is. Yes. That's the phrase. Somersault, you get into the tuck position, and if you're biting yourself, that's nip and tuck. Nicely solved there, David. And a leg up on that fifth win for the Blacks. Here's the next definition.
A certain award that won't ring.
This might slow them down a little bit. A certain specific award that will not ring, that won't ring. Give a letter away, Susan.
The X?
There's no X. Phil, this time you'll take a letter.
I'll take an A.
No A. No letter on the board. No guess. We're over to Julie to give one away.
I'll give away a Q.
There is no Q. David, to take a letter.
I'll take an E.
There are two E's. One E goes here. Here's the second at the end of this word. Do you know a certain award that won't ring? Oh, thought they might have something there. Susan, back to you to give one away.
I'll give away the Z.
There's a Z in that solution, a Z that goes here. Free guess for David and Julie, a certain award that won't ring?
Nobel Prize.
That's what it is for that second definition. Now, Susan and Phil, they lead 2-0. You've got to get back in the match. And so far, you haven't put a letter up there. Now, come on, I want to see you do that. Let's see you get going. Here's the next definition.
How to kill time during the winter.
And Beth McDonald of Lockahur, Nova Scotia sent this in. Thank you, Beth, for taking part in the show and sending in how to kill time during the winter. And Phil, give one away.
I'll give away an X.
There's no X. Susan, to take a letter.
I'll take an E.
Atta girl, there is an E in that solution. Now you're starting. There's an E. Do you know how to kill time during the winter?
Freeze it.
Incorrect. Worth a try, but you only get that one guess. David, give a letter away.
I'll give away a Q.
No Q. Take one, Julie.
I'll take an S.
S is in Sam. One S. One S that goes right here. And you are 5-time champions if you know how to kill time during the winter. Couldn't do it. Over to Phil to give a letter away.
I'll give a Q.
No Q. Take one. Q's already gone. Must give
Sorry.
another one away. Not at all.
A Z.
And a good choice. There is no Z. That takes care of freezing it. Susan, you can take a letter.
I.
There are two I's. That might help. Here's one, and here is the second. Do you know for your first definition how to kill time during the winter?
Not yet.
Okay, back to David. Give one away.
I'll give away a J.
No J. Take a letter, Julie.
L.
L is in Larry. There's one L. One L that goes here for win number 5, how to kill time during the winter.
Slay it.
You got it. That's what it is for your 5th win. Slay it. S-L-E-I-G-H, to slay. David and Julie Black, 5-time champions. First of all, for winning that 5th game, they get this.
The Tefal Super Fryer fries without odors or splatter, and the Tefal Sandwich Waffle Maker with interchangeable non-stick plates, both from Tefal by Seb. And for being 5-time winners, this Allen White Sofa by Krahler, the fashion-conscious design, contemporary beauty of the fabric, superior deep-seating comfort, and unsurpassed quality. Together, they are Allen White by Krahler.
And the bonus for cash, the last bonus in just a moment. We have to say goodbye to Susan and Phil. Well, it seemed like you were starting to get on track there a little bit, but it's kind of intimidating. We come up against people who have won 4 times. So come back and see us again time to time, all right? Susan Bain and Phil Bain. And Phil, you can bring in some of your baking if you come back, all right? Anybody that can bake and stay thin, that's baking we're all interested in. Nice to have you here. Thank you. David and Julie, one last bonus definition. Let's see how we do with this one.
How the hen escaped from the chicken coop.
Oh, it's worth $230, and it is makeable. How the hen escaped from the chicken coop. You know it for $230?
She flew the...
Here come the letters. For $220, here's your first. How the hen escaped from the chicken coop.
She flew... Maybe? Another E?
Now that takes care of flew. We're past it.
She
Flew past. No, can't be
190.
that. She flew.
She took the...
How the hen escaped from the chicken coop.
Took the end.
It could be egg.
Right. She took the egg. Oh yeah, the egg.
It is egg.
160,
Okay,
yep.
She took the...
Definitely it's egg.
Definitely is egg. She took
What was
the... something egg.
How
out.
she escaped from the chicken
She-
coop.
She... Something about break? No.
What,
that
20?
doesn't work.
Egg.
How did she escape?
She took
the
something egg.
the
The
nearest,
nearest exit.
You got it for $100. Yes. Got it for 100. Beat that last one. Good. Yes, she took the nearest egg sit. That's how the hen. We finished up with a real pun for you there.
Yeah.
Well, you have done great. You've got 5 lovely prizes, the great grand prize in cash, $590, not too bad at all. And we will see you with our next Tournament of Champions. Fine 5-time champions, David and Julie Black. Congratulations. And we will be back with 2 new teams right after this commercial timeout. Nicely done.
If you'd like to be a 5-game champion or just part of our studio audience, write definition. CFTO TV, Box 9, Station O, Toronto, Ontario. M4A 2M9. Jim?
Thank you, David. 2 new teams have joined us. Let's meet the first one right now.
Our first team is a husband and wife team. Let's say hello to Hal and Pauline Lapierre.
Hello there, Hal. Pauline, nice to have you both here. Welcome. Let us get acquainted. Pauline is a homemaker, likes knitting, reading, and being advised of what happened to her husband when her daughter was born.
Yeah, my husband was attending in the delivery room,
Oh,
and it was...
more courageous than I. Okay.
Well, I didn't think he'd make it. It was our first child, and after the baby was born, he said, I've got to get out of here. So he got out, and from what I heard from other people, he was running down the hall saying, it's a girl, it's a girl. And his mother was waiting in the waiting room.
Right.
He got to her, he told her, it's a girl, and he passed out for 5 minutes right at her knees.
Oh.
And she was thinking, oh no, something happened to Pauline or the baby, and she had to wait till
Just
he came
him.
out.
Right.
Yeah, it was just
No,
him.
the first thing I was thinking, I'm sure Dave was it a girl? Oh, he
was
did
a
know that
girl.
much. Oh, okay.
It was a girl, yes.
Is this the
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we'll take a look at the little girl here, and then we'll meet. Can we see the little girl there? How's that? Isn't that nice with the new baby there? Oh. And Hal, an accounting supervisor, you like bowling, scouting, and nature, and your wife didn't like your nose job?
No.
What happened?
Well, just before we got married, I had to go into the hospital because I had nasal problems, and they had to break my nose a few places and
Right.
straighten it out. Well, the day I got out of the hospital, I went up north to visit Pauline, because I had to take a few days off. And that same evening, Pauline restructured my nose back to the way it was before. And
Oh.
when I came back, the doctor says, well, you can either go back in for another operation
take it the way it is.
just take it the way it is.
Why is it, I know you say it's always funny when somebody has a nose job. They always say, I had a deviated septum. Meanwhile, they straighten the entire nose when they're in it. Oh, it was a medical reason, honest. Nice to have you here. Let's meet the opposition.
Well, that's also a husband and wife team, Jim, so we'll say hello to Tracy and Keith Hoey.
Hello there, Tracy, Keith. Nice to have you here. Keith is a mechanical engineer, likes woodworking, writes music, and you wrote the music for a movie, and the movie went bankrupt.
Yeah, this was about 4 years ago. A friend and I wrote a score for a Canadian-made movie. But
Horror movie, I take it. No? No?
well, it was for me, actually.
Oh, yes.
but went bankrupt, so nobody got to hear the music. So I'm talking to Quincy Jones about writing TV game show music now.
Well, good for you. Oh, yes, yeah. Well, Quincy Jones wrote the original music on this show, and they get paid. If you write the music for a show that lasts a long time, they get paid every time the show goes on the air. Paul Anka's retiring on that Tonight Show theme that he wrote. Well, good luck with that, Keith. I know it's a tough road to hoe there, but good luck with your music. And Tracy, homemaker, part-time mechanical engineer, unusual part-time job, I must say. You like horseback riding, handicrafts. You once practiced your hairstyling skills on Keith with bad results?
That's right. When we were at university, in order to save some money, I used to give him haircuts. And the first few times it looked pretty good, but I realized after a while it had to be layered. So I went to a hairdresser and watched her layer someone's hair. I came home really excited. Oh, this is it. I've got it figured out. And I started cutting his hair. And I was doing a really good job. It looked nice and even all over. Every hair was the same length. Only problem was when I finished, I'd given him a brush cut.
My wife tried that with me when she tried cutting my hair. She read, it was years ago, read that Richard Burton's wife cut his hair. That was Sybil, right? They got divorced, and my wife said, that's it, she hasn't cut my hair since. Let's start the match with this definition.
What the young lady told her parents about her live-in friend.
What the young lady told her parents about her live-in friend. Hal, give a letter away that you do not want.
Why?
Uh-oh, bad start. There's a Y in that solution. There is a Y that goes right here. And as we put the letter Y in there for you, Tracy and Keith, it's you with a free guess. What the young lady told her parents about her live-in friend. It is still your turn. Keith, give your first letter away.
I'll give away a Z, please.
There's no Z. Tracy, to take a letter.
I'll take the S, please.
S is in Sam. There is one S that goes right here. Do you know what the young lady told her parents about her live-in friend? And we're back over to Hal to give a letter away.
X.
There is no X. Pauline, to give a letter.
I'll take an E.
There is one E that goes right here. Do either of you know what the young lady told her parents about her live-in friend? There's a signal. Time is up. We will take that last answer. Do you know? You might as well try it. No one else has a chance at it. What the young lady told her parents about her live-in friend? No, couldn't come up with it. What the young lady told her parents about her live-in friend, I guess it was probably implying boyfriend. It is only a rumor. Oh. Sure it is. We'll be right back. Well, that is all the time we have for today. These nice people have had a chance to relax and get into the game, and no harm has been done. Of course, no one has won anything either. So we are going to be starting fresh with the best 3 out of 5 tomorrow on Definition. Bye for now, my friends.
Prizes on Definition include the Minolta Freedom 200 Compact 35mm autofocus camera that's ready when you are. Now, Minolta brings it all together for you with one incredible camera. Promotional consideration provided by Attens. Loss of bladder control need no longer be such a problem. Disposable Attens, specially designed to help keep you dry, comfortable, and confident. And the Canon SureShot Supreme with advanced features such as auto flash, extended range autofocus, and many more. And Remington with the Remington Microscreen and Lady Remington his and hers cordless rechargeable shavers. Shave as close as a blade, or you get your money back.